Okay, so in the last episode we could make maps and save them during the game, but we are not saving them permanently, so we are going to do that today. You can see in the scripts we have two new ones. We have scr_external_save and the same but for load. We are going to deal with the save script first. So as you can see, it's not very big, not a lot to it really. Let me maximize this. Okay, so we have a global list and we have an entry in this list for each biome. So all we're going to do is we're going to use a for loop to go through that global list, get the biome list from each entry here. We're going to open a new file on our computer here. That's what this does. And then literally we're just going to use ds list write to convert our biome list, which holds all the maps that we need, into a string, and write the string to the file and then close the file. And this happens for as many biomes as we have. And that's it. That's actually all we need to do to save. And then if we go into the map editor, we're going to make a new event called cleanup. So add event, and then it's the third one down here, cleanup. And we go into it. We're just going to call our new script here, external save. So, okay, so if we run the game now, do we have any messages? Yeah. Okay, so if we run the game now, and we just save this map here, and then we click on the red X, you should see the external save is running, and now we can actually see the save file on our hard disk. The path for me is C and then users and then your username, and then you have to show hidden folders. And then you get to app data, which is, where is it? View hidden. Oh, there we go. Click on that. App data, and then local, and then the name of my project is this one here, Tut XCOM Setup 00. And you can see there's 3 files. These second files are 1 kilobyte because there's nothing to save. I think this is basically undefined, written as a string. And then in this one here, the first biome, this big string is basically the map, one single map for the first biome. And this file will get larger and larger the more maps that we save. So anyway, we're going to be able to load these maps. So let's get on with that now. Okay, so let's make the external load script now. I'm going to go into it. Just minimize this a bit. It should be okay. So basically, we're just doing the reverse that we did for saving. So again, at this stage, we're already going to have a global list called this, and it's going to have a list in every entry for each biome, because we do that at the very start of the game when the game loads. We're going to grab the list from each entry. Well, first of all, we're going to create the name of the file. We're going to check if that file exists. And we're going to have message show up if it does exist in the output. And then literally we are just going to open the file here, grab the string for that biome from that file, because it's one file equals one biome, and then convert that biome string back into a list and close the file. Dead easy. That's all there is to it. We want to have this script run right after we have finished our create event. So we're going to go into the create event of the map editor, and these 4 lines are new. So at the very bottom, we're going to run our new script for loading externally. we're going to check to see if the map for the current biome and the current map number, which should be 0 and 0 to start with, but you might have changed it, so whatever these two values equal, we're going to check to see if there is a map for that, and if there is, then we're going to load it. So we're going to be able to save a map, and then when we load our game again, it should start us with that first map. So once you've got these 4 lines down, we can actually run the game and test this now. So it said map loaded, but all I did was save this. So I'm going to make some changes to it now. Let's make it bigger and like this and save it. I'm going to make a new map. Let's make it wheat. Oops. And then we'll make it wider like that. That'll do. And then I'm going to go to the city. And I'm going to make it a bigger map and give it a new floor. Like that, so we can show that it's going to save floors as well. I'm going to make one new map as well for this area. Just make it this big. Okay, so we have 2 maps for the first biome, 2 maps for the third, and none for the second. So if I close this now, I saved it, right? I think so. Okay. So if I close this now and I run the game again. So we have map loaded, we have that first map for the first biome. If I press Shift and P, we get the wheat. If I press Shift and P again, we go back to the first map. If I then go to the next biome, we're just going to get this little map because I didn't make any maps for this one. If I go to the city, we have this first map, and then yeah, this is the one with 2 levels. So pressed up to show all levels, and then if I go to the next map, we have this one as well, and that's it. So now we're actually able to store all these maps that we can make, and we can actually get to work making maps now. Okay, so originally I was going to also show you how to make a battlescape on this episode, which is basically stitching the different maps, and I've actually coded it already. Let me show you the result. So I've just made a load of different maps for the farm, and then a battlescape. You can see this is one big one, like 2x2. This is also a 2x2, and it will fit them together, make like a little random map. But it's like 100 lines of code or more, so it's going to take a while to get through it, and I'm going to try to see if I can reduce that before next time. So anyway, this is what we're going to be doing next episode. So thank you for watching. I will catch you next time. Bye for now.